What's going on? Dylan Conrad, Metabolic Mama Secrets. Today I'm going to talk to you about Khloe Kardashian's unhealthy, quote unquote, transformation. Before I do that, if you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, turn notifications on after you're listening to this on iTunes, Spotify, same thing. All helps the algorithm, much appreciated. So backstory, I hate the Kardashians. I actually have like beef with them. Not like beef, because they don't really know who I am, but I know who they are. And if you don't know my backstory, I'm from Calabasas. And you know, we grew up pretty comfortable, which is relative when you have, you know, friends with famous parents and who are like taking private jets to south of France just because, you know, it all becomes relative. But my dad did very well. He also worked his ass off. He's the most self-aware human. He is the most honest person. I call him White Gandhi. Anyways, I don't tell people I am from Calabasas anymore once the Kardashians put it on the map as like a pretentious place. And for the most part, it is pretty pretentious, but there are some really down-to-earth people and from all economic classes, you know, middle, upper, lower, it kind of all blends in. So I don't tell people I'm from Calabasas because the Kardashians. So they basically ruined that. Whenever people ask, I just say I'm from the Valley, I'm from Agora, which is like the surrounding area and Bay Area. Anyways, so I don't hate Khloe Kardashian's transformation, and the US Sun came out with this article calling Khloe's transformation unhealthy, saying that the fans were begging Khloe to get healthy after she posted these photos of herself. And if you look at these photos up here, you can see that she is pretty lean, but you have to take a couple things into account. First, you have to look at the lighting, right? The lighting, she used some photo editing, you know, not that she like transformed her body in a way, but she put darker lighting. You can see how it's casting some shadows on her abs, making her look actually a lot more lean. She's also probably like tinted her skin either like, you know, with tanner or like by tanning, or she's just darker. So that does make you look a lot leaner. And you can see how she's kind of angling her body. She's moving in a certain way, stretching it out. So she appears leaner and the waist looks a lot thinner. And these are like normal things. You can see in the other picture that there's like some like weird effect around it, which is casting, which is distorting the image a little bit to make her look a lot leaner. I'm gonna put her at like 18 to 19% body fat. And just for a frame of reference, I'm gonna put a picture up here so you can see what body fat percentages look like on different physiques of women. But 15% is like super lean. You can see abs like below 15%. That's where you're like getting stage ready to compete in NPC bikini competition. 22%, you're pretty lean still. It's like considered healthy still. And above that, obviously you can see the body fat adding on. The reason I put her at 18, 19%, obviously like you can see the pictures. So she did, you know, with the skin tone and the darkening of the image and just the effects that she used, you gotta take that into consideration. And then obviously you see Kim Kardashian, you've seen Khloe, you see how not bottom heavy, but they store most of their body fat in their lower body. So when you are storing most of your body fat in the lower body, you know, and I know because that's me, that's my genetics. I store a lot of body fat in my legs and in my glutes. And so same with the Kardashians, but I don't store that much body fat in my upper body, so it looks very, very lean considerably compared to my lower body. So it's the same thing with the Kardashians, and that's what I'm taking into account to mark that body fat up percentage. Now, if she just like had the same physique upper and lower, she'd probably be around like 17%, just kind of like based on the modifications she's making with that. But a lot of people, the US Sun is saying that this is so unhealthy, but it's actually not unhealthy at all because she is in a healthy range. She's actually like super lean, but she's not like stage ready to compete in NPC bikini competition, which is an unhealthily low body fat percentage for a woman. The US Sun was claiming that like all these fans were like begging her to, you know, get healthy. And I looked at the comments in the Instagram post and I couldn't find anything that it was like unhealthy at all. In fact, most people were super supportive and like really encouraging and really happy for a transformation, which was like such a breath that fresh air for me because, you know, we've come to this body positivity movement, which is mostly just for people that are, you know, overweight, obese, and this is great. And I think everyone should love their body, especially if you're overweight and obese, because the mental stress that comes with it and just like the negativity that comes with it and how society perceives it, it's really tough, right? And it's not as tough to be like lean. You're not like looked down upon until now. Now you are looked down upon and like fit shamed. And on this side, you're quote unquote fat shamed, right? So I think that it's great that Khloe did that and had this transformation. And I also think that people that would be shaming her need to kind of look at the big picture and be like, okay, this is body positivity, which is all for all body types. So whether someone's like super lean and like wants to be a workout queen, awesome. But if someone wants to be heavier and that's like they're comfortable, awesome too. We just need to be accepting of each. We can't kind of pick and choose what we want to be body positive about. Like, yes, these people are having a harder life and mental stress because of that, obviously with being more overweight than they are here. But at the same time, these people still don't deserve to be like shamed for being in shape and being healthy, right? How did she get in shape? That is probably the biggest question. You're like, shut up, Dylan, I don't really care about all this stuff, but how did she get in shape. Well, she worked out 5 times per week. She hired a trainer, which she was working with every single day, as you can see on like her Instagram posts. She hired a nutritionist. She has a full-time chef. She would wake up early in the morning before her baby woke up. I think her baby's like 3 or 4 now, but she'd wake up really early in the morning before the baby woke up to do a full hour workout. Half of it was like high intensity intervals, calisthenics, body weight workout, and then half of it was like steady state cardio, like the elliptical or something, or the stair mill. Her diet was super dialed in. She ate predominantly anti-inflammatory foods, and she ate in a calorie deficit. That's obviously the biggest thing. And she transformed, and she, in her past, was like, she admitted to doing a lot of yo-yo diets, a lot of quick fixes, and had a really unhealthy relationship with food. And then she had this whole transformation and made this a lifestyle. Now, having a full-time chef, having a full-time personal trainer, having a nutritionist, like all these things add up in cost. And this is expensive AF. I calculated it here. I'm gonna read this off. So average celebrity trainer in Los Angeles is gonna run about $6,000 a month. I'm taking that at $300 per hour per session, 5 times per week, and then multiplying that. Celebrity nutritionist, probably about $500 per week. They don't do like a ton of interaction. So I'm putting that $2,000 per month. Chef, that's full-time, $50 per hour, typically $8,000 a month. Let's just say that Khloe's using like half the nutritionist and her kid is using the other half. So let's just put that at $4,000 per month. That's $12,000 per month. Great that she invests as much in her health, but I don't think that is necessary. And I think a lot of stuff that she does in her transformation are unnecessary and not sustainable for the common person. Now, for her, it's probably sustainable because she has assistants setting her up at different restaurants, and calling ahead of time, and packing her food, and she really doesn't have to do much, and she doesn't have people guilting her into eating certain foods at all, right? The world kind of revolves around her. So sustainable? Yes, for Khloe Kardashian. Sustainable for the mom listening to this? Absolutely not. But I am gonna show you like a more sustainable version of what she's doing, so you can kind of implement this on your own and see results, get super lean, skyrocket energy, all that good stuff. So the first thing I would do is bulk meal prep. So this will save you a lot of time, a lot of stress, and obviously you don't have a personal chef to do this, but it will, if you bulk prep, it's gonna lay all your food out for the week. So you don't even have to think about it, you can just execute. And it's also gonna save you a lot of money because you're not going to be deviating much, having resort to eating out, that type of thing. The second thing I would do is train 4 times per week. And I know that 5 per week is overkill, because with your hormones and metabolism, just kind of like being a mom and all that stress, your body's not going to recover from more than 4 workouts per week. 4 workouts per week is optimal. Third thing I would do is just do exercise that's more realistic. Think of things that you actually enjoy, things that will realistically fit into your schedule. If you want to escape your kids and you have maybe a nanny helping for like an hour and a half and you want to get to the gym, that's realistic, right? If you don't have that, you can sneak in like 30 minutes between naps. That's realistic. So it's gonna be different for each person and each mom out there, but I'd find something that you like, it's realistic, and that you're pushing hard at. You really want to get the heart rate up. Heart doesn't know what your body's doing, so as long as you're getting it up, having fun, that type of thing, you're good to go. Fourth thing I would do is not try to eat 100% clean like Khloe Kardashian did. I didn't put her diet, but I'll put it up here throughout the day, what she eats. But basically, it's you don't need to eat that clean to see those results. She eat 100% clean, no cheat meals, no nothing, which isn't really teaching any moderation. I'd put 20% rule, 20% of the foods coming from fun foods, alcohol, that type of thing, so you can keep this sustainable. The last thing I would do, I would find a solid nutrition coach. If you want, you can also add in a training coach, someone to design your workouts, work out with, that type of thing. But the nutrition coach, 100% get on a good meal plan, execute it, and just so you don't have to think about it. And you can have the accountability of actually doing this and changing it to your lifestyle. So obviously spending $12,000 a month, not too sustainable. Spending for our program, which includes custom nutrition, custom training, one-on-one accountability coaching, weekly coaching calls, weekly check-in videos, daily progress check-ins, all that stuff. I'm gonna put a link below right on the screen. I'm also gonna put it in the notes down there that you can sign up for that 12-week Metabolic Mama Method. I called it program, I don't know why. So 12-week Metabolic Mama Method, it crushes every single time if you're looking to lose 15 or more pounds or get super lean without cutting out fun foods, alcohol, that type of thing, or having to go to the gym if you don't want to. That's like, you are the mom that we were looking for. So we have it perfected to optimize your hormones, get everything really firing your metabolism, get that back up so you can just feel like you again. So anyways, hope this helps. Love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day.